doesn't have anything to do with this
Hey,
week.
you only get one moment a week, Aim.
It's not this week.
Okay.
But this actual week, there was an AMS meeting at Southeastern Seminary, Associational Mission Strategist, and Keith Meyer, good friend of the pod. He was here.
He and I were texting the other day.
Yeah. So he was here and he was walking around campus and he tagged me on Twitter because he was asking a question about a sort of a memorial that's on campus. It's like a plaque, and it's kind of like the raised, picture of the person it's memorializing. So he made a comment that it looked like the person was encased in carbonite, like Han Solo. Who is this person?
Nice.
And there was some interaction on Twitter. Lewis Cook got in there and explained and stuff, but he was like, Amy, will you explain this? So I'll send a link because it is kind of cool. It's a cool story that doesn't get talked about a lot, but it's a great piece of history at Southeastern, really connected to Wake Forest College.
So is it carbonite?
Dr. Tom, what?
Is it carbonite? I mean, like, what is it?
It's a plaque, and it's in honor of Dr. Tom Jeffries. So Tom Jeffries was a former slave who worked at Wake Forest College. And he was so respected by the faculty, they actually called him Dr. Tom. He was did facilities, gardener, all these different things, janitor.
Is he the one that built the stone wall?
Yes. And so what he did,
I know that name. Okay.
So what he did is he built, I think pretty much by hand, the stone wall around our campus. And so what he wanted there was a wooden fence that had kept the sheep in, and because that was what was taking care of the grass back then. There were sheep that kept the grass mowed back then. This is like a long time ago, like late 1800s, early 1900s, whatever. So he goes to the president of Wake Forest College and wanted a stone wall to replace it because the wooden fence was needing repair. And they said they didn't have funds. So he said it won't cost anything. So local farmers supplied the rocks for free, and he built the wall on his own time. So Tom Jeffries, he just put the word out that he needed large rocks, and they would bring them, and he just built it.
Because they're plowing the fields and they're hitting the rocks with their plows, so they're popping them and they're saving them, and they're just bringing them over to the college/seminary.
Right. So it's here. So on one side of the campus, there's a kind of a plaque that honors Tom Jeffries. On the other side of campus, there's a plaque that honors, there was a Southeastern student in maybe like late 80s who took it upon himself to repair it.
Okay,
like
cool.
to take places and take spots and make it better. So that also is kind of an update. But anyway, it did get talked through on Twitter, and Lewis Cook shared a link. But I wanted to address it here that thanks for noticing, Keith Meyer. So we still have quite a legacy for Dr. Tom. And just recently where he was buried was discovered. They didn't know where it was. And someone discovered his headstone and stuff. So he's still very respected in the community.
Well, that's really cool. And I've heard that story before, so that was neat. So it's like when you started talking about it, it's like, I know that name. And then it all clicked. So, yeah, very cool. Yeah. All right, well, Amy, thanks for that. And that'll bring us to our resources